Listen up, man. If you want all the gossip, all the gangbanging news, all the real politics, come to Smut Free TV.
Hottest in the streets, Smut Free TV, god damn. I know it, man, Smut Free TV, garbage ass nigga. The best in the streets and the hottest in the streets with your garbage ass. If you ain't tapped in, you're Rebecca.
Alright, welcome back to another episode of the Rockstar Report. It's your host, Rockstar 2800, the most hated, the most opinionated, the most underrated. You know the truth. Like, comment, subscribe right now to this channel. If you haven't already, become a member. Turn on your notifications, tap that bell, smash that like button. Follow Smut Free TV on Instagram and TikTok. Hop in them comments. Why? Because every comment counts. And you know we got the hottest content in these internet streets. No cap. Alright, man, let's get into it. Big Meech finally goes at Wack100. After years of slander, years of smut, Big Meech calls out Wack on his kick stream, man. You know, what doesn't really call him out, just says he don't mess with Wack at all, on no type of level. But Wack fires back. But before we get into that, we're gonna see, you know, Meech has been making waves claiming the hood, man. Claiming the shield. You know what I'm saying? West Boulevard, that is. So we're going to get into a couple clips and then him pressing the line on Wack and then Wack firing back. But if you tuned in right now, give it a thumbs up. Let's get into the content. This is the Rockstar Report on Smut Free TV.
Random, this is Miami for you. This is Florida for you. It's not even Miami.
That's right. That's right. You're right. We just had that conversation on the way down, the difference between California
I'm from Cali.
You know what I'm saying? I used to live in LA.
Where?
Since 96.
Oh, yeah.
What part you want me to say?
I watched your documentary.
I'm from West Boulevard.
Okay. Yeah, I grew up all through there.
2 blocks off Crenshaw and Adams.
106 in Avalon.
Yeah.
I mean,
So you know.
Yeah, I'm all
I
through
stayed in
there.
Gardena. I stayed in
Oh, yeah, I
Madera.
was in before
Yeah,
too.
Culver City.
World's Crayons right there by that Popeyes.
Yes, right.
Cross street from the
Hey,
casino.
whole time though. Shout out
Before
Rose.
where they built, what's that? The
Shout out Rose
91
Crane.
When you come up to one,
Hey.
it's like
Shout out
you
my
get on
uncle,
the
Jimmy.
91.
I know you're about before they built that.
Right. Stay there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Blue Jack City, all that. I grew up
Yeah, when they first put the Krispy Kreme up there
Yeah, exactly.
on the corner.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all
That's
niggas
from
be on the bridge. Y'all be trolling.
I'm up there too.
Yeah.
So,
Y'all be trolling.
You know what I'm saying?
But that shit funny as hell.
Like that.
That shit hella funny though.
Cheers.
So in this clip, you know, you see Big Meech letting this female know, look, yeah, I'm from LA too. You know, I lived out there. I was in the West Boulevards. You feel me? And this broad talking about she was all up through there, but then she named Avalon. That ain't nowhere near Crenshaw and Adams. You know what I'm saying? But they're definitely from LA or whatnot. Yeah, man. You know, it's been a lot of wondering, a lot of pondering in these streets, you know, and the YouTube streets as well. Is Big Meech really from West Boulevard? You know, and I broke this down in the video before, you know, he definitely was on the yard with some real solidified homies. You know what I'm saying? Real big homies from the set. Did we know about Big Meech's presence in the hood? We knew he had some type of presence, but him being from the hood, that's a little new to me. But hey, you know what I'm saying? Who am I? You feel me? You gotta think I came around 03, 04. You feel me? He said he was in LA from 96 to 2005. I mean, you know, but don't get it twisted. Like I said, it's always been BMF presence in my neighborhood. But let's get into this other clip where he's pressing a Chicago guy. Not really pressing, but letting him know, like, hey, you connected? Because I'm connected too. You know what I'm saying? And then he banged the hood once again. So let's get into it.
I'm originally from Chicago, but I've been living in the city of
Chicago? What part of Chicago?
Southside of Campus Road.
Southside. Wild Hunters? Everybody in Chicago connected. I don't give a fuck. With who? With who? I fuck with everybody. Lords, GDs, BDs, all of them come from.
What side?
Stones.
Southside.
Yeah. But listen, you in San Diego. I got homies down there from West Coast 30, yeah. In LA. I lived in LA from 96 to 2005 when they picked me up. I'm a real homie. I come in the hood. I didn't move to Beverly Hills and none of that shit. I moved in West Blvd Crip neighborhood. 2 blocks from Crenshaw and 2 blocks from La Brea, off Adams, on Buckingham. So the love and respect is different for me out in LA. No matter what a all my West Boulevard building, all my 6 O's neighborhood, A-Trade, Vanilla Park Highway, all my B's and C's in the building, all my CDs and BDs in the building, BLs, Stones,
60
in the building. We here.
So yeah, I don't know what's going on at Meech house, man. It looked like a big party on stream every time we see this man. Like he's just throwing parties at his house and streaming. You know, this the life. This what he, I guess this is what he signed up for, man. And he has no problem with it. It looks fun. You know, shout out to Meech for that. But look, let's get into it. He pressing the Chicago guys. Chicago guys seem kind of scary. You know what I'm saying? He don't really seem too enthused about talking about street gang stuff, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And Meech is like, look, I'm from West Boulevard. He said 2 blocks from Crenshaw, 2 blocks from La Brea, on Adams and Buckingham. Buckingham. Boy, listen, I ain't never seen Meech on Buckingham, nigga. It's crazy work, right? But, you know, he's rapping hard. He liked all my West Boulevards, all my 6 O's, neighborhood Crips, Capanella Pie. He shouting it out. He like, look, I know these guys. I really was around these guys. I really was there, you know. And it's safe to say he was. You feel me? There's some people that could vouch that really knew Meech from my neighborhood, right? That really dealt with Meech on different levels, right? You got to think. Meech get money, man. So, you know, if you know anything about the West Boulevards get money. You know what I'm saying? It's never been a secret. You know, the West B's get to the cheese, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know, you know, Buckingham, Adams. I was on V Road. Now I ain't gonna expose. If you know V Road, you know V Road. But, you know, it was always some BMF presence on V Road. Feel me? And I don't know if they claim to be his nephews or what, but we used to be like, you know, them the homies. You know what I'm saying? Cool. It's always been respect, I feel like, for BMF in LA, period. You know, when it comes to the Crips and when it comes to the Bloods too, you know. Like he said, Capanella, he tied in, you know, G Weed, all them big BMF, right? So, I mean, we're going to see how this play out. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, like I said, my homies, you know, it's above my pay grade. You feel me? For the generation that has accepted Meech. You feel me? But it's not far-fetched, like I say. Like, we come from a get money crew. You know what I'm saying? A get money neighborhood situation where, you know, you either got them hands or you with the jacket. You feel me? So that's how it came up. It's some hustlers too. You know what I'm saying? Some hustlers, but you know, more so, I feel like, you know, maybe he planted his feet. He lived over there, bought a house or whatever, and then, you know, over time, just adapted to his environments and, you know, figured out where he was and who he's around. And then when he went to jail, it made more sense for him. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he got down with the get down though. Real talk. Like I said, the guys he was with, you cannot be no sucker. You can't show no signs of weakness, nothing. So it's hard for me to believe that Big Meech is false flagging, false claiming. You understand? With that being said, you know, hopefully we get to see more Meech in LA soon, right? Let's get into this clip because Meech's been going crazy. Like I said, every time you see him, it's a party. It's a party. It's some game being. I mean, he chilling. What you expect from Big Meech in 2026? Live a little bit, right? So, with that being said, I think he's had enough of the rumors. You know, he did his first podcast with Icewear Vezo. If you don't Remember that was his first like podcast speaking to the world, you know, really setting the record straight on certain rumors. In this clip, he comes at Wack100 basically calling them out. You know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Is this a call out? Or is this just standing on business after all the years of the slander and smut? Let's get into this.
Are you Wack100 type bitch ass niggas? Don't get no play in our ride. You feel me? And we ain't never worried about what you gonna do.
And we're not apologizing.
Especially me.
There's no apology.
If you know anything about me, I ain't worried about what you gonna do.
Hey, listen, but I promise you, listen.
Or didn't mention your name indirectly.
Hey,
I ain't worried about what the fuck you gonna do.
Listen though, on some real shit. Listen, on some real shit. You don't have to pop it to none of these niggas.
Man, fuck these niggas. That's what I'm telling you.
Listen, you have.
That's what I'm telling you.
There's no popping.
Fuck these niggas.
There's no popping.
That's on some hate shit and don't know what the fuck they talking about.
Man, Meech said I'm him. He said, yeah, and you ain't gonna do nothing. What you gonna do? Boy, listen. You better stop playing with what's his name? Big Zippo? Better stop playing with Big Zippo before you buzz. I ain't gonna lie, I think Meech should see Wack on a squabble. Cause they said Meech was doing that insanity workout on the yard, you know, not even on the yard, in his cell, cause he was in his cell most of the time. But he said he was the oldest nigga doing the insanity workout. You know, really busting down. Nick, you feel me? So he in shape. He ready for the squabble. He a squabble up. I don't know. Wack really want that. But Wack caught wind of this video, right? It's been going crazy. You know what I'm saying? So Wack decided to come to Instagram with his slander, with his narrative. You know how he does it. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into this, man. Let's see how this man, you know, deflects, you know, the energy, you know what I'm saying, into something else, into paperwork. Let's go.
Hey, listen, man, I don't know what's going on, but I see Meech. I don't know, out of nowhere, you know, shit, Meech, we've been running content on you for years. You know, we all know you told on Cuffy. I got an exclusive interview coming from Cuffy. By the way, Meech, you've been home quite some time. Why haven't you mentioned Cuffy's name one time? You heard Cuffy directly call you a rat. World, tag Meech and say, why won't you address Cuffy, the one that say you ratted on and set him up? And in the meantime, Meech, listen, let me tell you what you got to do. It ain't his fault. When your daddy is a rat, most definitely your son gonna be a little mouse. Nigga, you better tend to that little rat-ass little son you got over there. Yeah, he ain't no little boy. We didn't watch that nigga tail 3-4 times. Tend to him. Now, you did this to yourself. So now, we gonna activate the exposers. We gonna get everything going. You did it to yourself, man. You did this to yourself, Meech. We all know you ain't like that. You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't talking about nothing. We ain't worrying about you, nigga. This ain't 2001, 2, 3, 4, 5. BMF don't even respect you no more, my nigga. You know, they know you's a rat. I talk to them all the time. But in the meantime, between time, Meech, go over there, get some motherfucking decon, and put it under your son's pillow, and let's rid this world of one less road.
Nasty work. Nasty work. You hear this, man? We've been running the content on you for years. Yeah, we've been slandering your name for years, basically, right? Then he saying, oh, I'm about to go get Cuffy. I'm about to bring Cuffy because you told on Cuffy, which I feel like he cleared up in the Icewear Vezo interview where he said he can't third-party tell. So all this third-party rumor stuff he kind of put to rest in that interview, right? Yeah, man, here go Wack, deflecting the energy and pointing it into, oh, we're gonna expose you. We're gonna put paperwork on you. Nah, where that? I'm gonna beat your ass. Where's all that at? Where's all that F your mama? Where's all that at? You feel me? Like, have that same energy. He don't never have no energy for anybody who could see eye to eye with this guy. That's what I'm saying. Just pay attention. Anybody that sees eye to eye with this guy, he's not giving that energy as far as aggressiveness and physicalness. You know, he wants to try to outsmart them, but he's really not that smart, right? Yeah, man, it's nasty work. Called his son a snitch, little Meech. Say he's a snitch, a rat. You gonna worry about him? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, the deflection be real when somebody call you out head on for who you are, and then they dance around and they start picking at everything else. Meech said, use a hoe. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say your mama, your cousin, he said use a hoe. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I be talking about, man. Handle your candle, man. You be having bigger fish to fry, and you always stoop to ways to deflect the head-on energy, right? Yeah, in my opinion, I feel like Meech standing in business. You know, he heard years and years of slander and smut. Ain't no telling what he heard when he was in jail. You feel me? So, you know, this guy, particular Wack, has been a thorn in people's side, and I just feel like when you meet people of Meech caliber, you meet them with that energy, they gonna match it. And I don't think Wack is really willing to match that energy other than play internet games. You feel me? Other than play internet games. You know, because it's nothing for him to call Blue or call people, get in touch with people to really get up on niggas. You feel me? So yeah, man, I don't know where this going, man. This looks crazy. You know, Big Meech ain't holding back. I'm pretty sure his people didn't want him to really pop it like this, but he's been on stream lately, and you know, he's giving the people what they want. In my opinion, you know, Meech has a bright future in streaming. You know, and it was the smartest thing I think he could probably do in his position, right? Yeah, man, what y'all see from this, man? Where is this going? You know what I'm saying? Will Meech just ignore Wack? You know, he said what he said. Tell Wack to bust a move. You know what I'm saying? Or is Wack gonna continue to slander, and push this narrative on him? You know what I'm saying? Without busting the grape himself, right? With that being said, man, who is in the wrong here? Is Big Meech wrong for standing on business, for finally calling Wack out after years of slander? Or is Wack wrong for even responding back knowing he's wrong for pushing these narratives? You know what I'm saying? You know, Wack, he wants to make you believe so much things. Like he would push false narratives on you like they're facts. You know what I'm saying? Just because he's out for blood, right? So, with that being said, man, y'all let me know who's right, who's wrong in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe ASAP to this channel. If you haven't already, become a member. Turn on your notifications. Tap that bell. Smash that like button. Follow Smut Free TV on Instagram and TikTok. Hop in them comments. Why? Because every comment counts. And you know we got the hottest content in these internet streets. No cap. Stay tuned for more Rockstar Reacts. The Rockstar Report right here on Smut Free TV. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, you want to see more videos like this, hop in the comments, get my likes up. It doesn't cost nothing for you to support. Become a member ASAP. You understand? Turn on your notifications. Tap that bell. Smash that like button. Follow Smut Free TV on Instagram and TikTok. Hop in them comments. Why? Because every comment counts. And I can't stress enough, when I go live, super chat. You can send donations to the Cash App, Rockstar2800. All of it is helping for the cause of Smut Free TV. You understand? Building this brand. So stay tuned for more if you want to see more rants, more reactions, more Rockstar reports. It's right here on Smut Free TV.
Don't do something and come back. Don't keep cracking and come back. That's what I said. You